3, 2, 1, go.
Lake Park Elementary is the only school I know where skipping class really means skipping class. Jump rope team training 4 days a week from first graders to sixth. Here it's the 4 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic, and rope.
Practice. It's the only way you can learn to do all these hard tricks is you have to practice.
9-year-old Ryan Evans often feels the need for speed. This isn't double Dutch dull. Here, tricks are for kids, a mix of fearless youth, flexibility, and free time.
Putting your arm under your leg.
They're now all entertainers, performing at high schools, colleges, and sporting events.
Perfect, yes.
Never disappointing the person who booked them.
First thing they say is, would you like to do this again next year?
Have you noticed something? Everyone out here is as thin as their rope. So adults say great exercise, while a third grader just calls it fun. Same for those who just watch.
We really make a memory everywhere we go, everything we do.
Channel 4's Carly Gordon was in court today and has the very latest.
It's a case that caught the nation's attention. 2 people are now accused of kidnapping and killing Holly Bobo. If you thought having both of them in the same courtroom would be a circus, well, you're right. Before troopers could even get Jason Autry into the courthouse, Autry put on quite a show.
Innocent man falsely accused.
Autry stands accused of kidnapping and killing Holly Bobo. Yet in court, he acted as calm and confident as any man possibly could be.
My hands are purple. I can't feel nothing.
Autry repeatedly swore to the courtroom, the judge, to God, and our cameras that he's innocent.
Right hand before God, I'm innocent, sir.
He talked to our camera crews before leaving the courtroom,
I need help.
then yet again outside.
Jason, did you kill Holly Bobo?
No, ma'am, I'm innocent.
Do you know where she is, Jason?
No, ma'am.
Zach Adams, the other man accused of Holly's kidnapping and murder, remained relatively quiet. He winked at his family members who appeared in court for the first time since his arrest. People packed the courthouse to watch it all happen. So many, they wouldn't fit. Some even watched from inside our live truck. Adams will appear next for a motion hearing, Autry for a status update. And if today was any indication,
I want to ask the brothers and sisters in Christ to pray for me. I need help.
you'll be seeing and hearing much more. Up until now, we've only seen Holly Bobo's family members in court today. Zach Adams and Jason Autry's family members were here as well, though none of them wanted to comment today on what happened. Reporting in Decatur County, I'm Carly Gordon, Channel 4 News.
It took about 10 years.
It's been a great ride so far.
For Linus Hall to build a brand known in Nashville and beyond. But Yazoo, Jackalope, and breweries across Tennessee now face a problem.
Nobody in Tennessee wants to be known as having the highest taxes in the country. That's not good business. That's not good policy.
Right now, Tennessee has the highest beer tax in the nation, 17% for wholesalers, on top of separate federal and state taxes per barrel.
The craft industry nationwide and in Tennessee is beginning to grow. It has been for a number of years now, and this tax is placing a burden on those businesses. It taxes their products higher than any of the other beers out there because of the price points on it.
Today, 2 lawmakers filed the Beer Tax Reform Act. It would modernize the law without lowering the tax benefit for local governments. Instead of the 17% tax, wholesalers would pay a flat $34 tax on every barrel. It would still bring in about $125 million every year, and for rich folk, treats every company and every beer the same, regardless of cost.
It's a prospective bill. It's not going to change anything. We'll still be the highest beer tax in the country. But then going forward, it won't grow at this astronomical rate. And that's the benefit to the consumer and to the businesses.
The idea makes sense for Linus Hall.
It does, and I can't really think of a logical argument against it.
Hoping to solve a problem to keep his family business in the family.
I see 10 years from now, if we don't change this, what kind of business am I going to be leaving for my children? Is it even going to exist?
The roar of life in the city can be seductive, even if your pals prefer the country. Meet the bird who takes traffic over tranquility.
Oh yeah.
Since last September, Billy Thornkill keeps getting that question.
You know there's a turkey out there?
You can't live in South Nashville and not know. Out here, that bird is the word.
People tried to catch him. He turns around and runs right back at him and gets them out of here.
Hanging out on Harding Place and about to make us all wonder, why would a turkey cross that road?
He's running across the road.
Collision-free and coincidentally right next to a Nashville police precinct, where he uses them to get safely back home.
We've had cops run behind him, gobble, 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 gobble.
Now the sales guys at Atlantic Bed and Furniture call him Mascot.
A lot of times he'll be right at the front door, greeting people as they come in.
Has he sold any sofas?
He's helped. He's great on the assist, so he'll get them in the door and then we take care of the rest.
In a way, he's a billboard, but still answers to Tom.
Every single day,
enjoying the sights and everything.
the beauty of Centennial Park attracts a crowd of locals and visitors alike. Today, Kim Carruthers enjoyed a little summer walk after lunch.
Today has been wonderful. It's a beautiful day.
But Kim and others could not help but notice an eyesore of sorts. The lake, prized for its views, sits ridden with algae, trapping trash and ruining the view.
I don't know, but it's not a good thing. To me, it looks swampy and dirty.
This stuff looks and feels a lot like cotton candy. Eventually, it will sink to the bottom of the lake here at the park, but fixing this problem for the long term will take a lot of time and money.
It's a problem that's been building up year after year.
Tommy Lynch leads Metro Parks, and at this one, this problem
The pond is basically 116 years old.
gets worse every year for one simple reason. Rainwater supplies the lake, but brings with it dirt and silt. It makes the lake more shallow and ripe for this kind of problem.
It's not something that we're going to win the battle on a daily basis by having a couple of our maintenance guys focus on it. The way we're going to win this is implementation of the master plan.
Unveiled last week, the plan calls for dredging the lake to make it deeper. A fresh water supply would also keep things moving and make it better for the wildlife.
I give them time to improve.
In the meantime, workers will treat the lake weekly, letting nature run its course while planning to eventually help it along.